A.
Consonant.
T.
A vowel.
O.
A consonant.
X.
And a vowel, please.
And a final E.
And your 30 seconds starts now. James, what have you got?
7.
Phil?
A 7.
OK, what's yours, Phil?
Rotated.
And James?
Dottier.
Dottier.
Both very nice. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, good 7s. Anything more than 7?
No, we couldn't do any better than that. Just another one with attired.
OK. James, it's your pick of letters, please.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, James. G.
Another.
T.
Another.
V.
Vowel, please.
U.
Another.
O.
Consonant, please.
M.
Another.
N.
Vowel.
A.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final U.
Time starts now. Phil, how many this time?
Just a 5.
And James?
6.
OK, what's the 5, Phil?
Mount.
And the 6, James?
Amount.
Amount.
Amount. Yes. Well done, that's definitely there.
Phil's busily kicking himself now. Yeah. Paul, Susie, what else is there?
Yeah, nothing better than that. Other 6s with Outman and Nugget or Nougat, depending on whether you're northern or southern, really, I think. Yeah. And that's about it.
OK. Phil, your choice of letters.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Phil. L.
Another consonant.
Another L.
And another.
T.
A vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
O.
Consonant.
P.
Vowel.
I.
A consonant.
T.
Another consonant, please.
And a final D.
Here's the countdown clock. James, what have you got?
Just a 5 for that one.
And Phil?
Only a 4.
OK. What's the 4, Phil?
It's dial.
And the 5, James?
Total.
Yeah. A few 5s there, but this is always exciting when I see Susie get that
Yeah,
pen come out.
A 7 with tally pot, and I've absolutely no idea what that means.
It's a huge Indian palm. If you see on the pen cam there, it has a flower that can reach up to 8 metres. Amazing. And the leaves are often used as sunshade, so it's an Indian palm.
So James has moved on to 24. Phil is on 13 at the moment. It's time for our first numbers round of this contest. And James, it's your selection.
Can I ask for an inverted J with 2 from the top?
An inverted J, let's have a look. So 2 from the top and straight down. This one?
Yeah, and then 3 across.
3.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
You want to what?
It's your choice from now.
OK, right. 3 more small, thank you. So for this round we have 9, 8, 3, 1. And the two large, 25 and 75. And the target, 181.
30 seconds to reach that target. .181 the target then, Phil?
181.
James?
181.
Okay, Phil, let's hear your version this time, please.
8 minus 1
8 minus 1 is 7.
times 25.
Is 175.
And then 9 minus 3
9
is
minus 3, yeah.
6,
Give you
and add
6.
it on.
Brilliant, 181.
Same method or different, James?
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Not much in it at the moment. James has got 34 and Phil has 23. We're just taking a little break from the action because we're off to Dictionary Corner, where our top-notch magician, Paul Zennon's with us all this week, amazing and astonishing us. What are you going to do this time, Paul?
Well, interesting enough, the other day we were talking about a magician called Murray, who had a magic shop in Blackpool, and the first real trick I ever bought when I was about 10 or 11 years old was the Chinese linking rings trick. You know, those metal rings, like chrome rings, that link together. And I did that trick every day, you know, every show I did for about 10 years. And it's a great trick, but a lot of the time the audience think there's something tricky about the rings. I mean, they're made specially for the trick, for magicians. So I'm going to attempt a kind of version of that, but without any props. When I say without any props, I haven't got any myself, but you have, because you're wearing them. I've been casting a beady eye on who's wearing what. Now, let's have a look at your rings there. Now, that's lovely, that one. Can we just... I've got a magnifying glass. Just get a close-up of that. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? That's brilliant. Now, does either one of those come off? Can I just borrow one of those? That's eventually, not with your finger with it. OK, and Rachel, I've noticed you're wearing one as well there.
Yeah.
Do you mind handing that one over? OK. So we're going to try something very, very special. And also, thank you very much. Oh, that's a chunky one, isn't it? OK. And also, I'm going to come on to Jeff. Does your wedding ring come off, Jeff? Every Friday night, from what I've heard.
Disgraceful suggestion, Zennon. Yes, it does come off. There
That's great. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. That's a cool one. Let's start with that, because Rachel's a bit chunky. But there's a weird thing. There's kind of like a little soft spot in most metals that you can find if you put your mind to it. And sometimes you can do this, where you actually clip one, and you might hear a little click. Click. As one links through the other. Like that. Now, let's have a look. This might be more difficult. Let's look at Rachel's there. Hopefully, this might just work. It's a bit fiddly, just finding the right spot. But look, we go click once again, and that actually, hopefully, he said, yep, goes through the other, like that. Now, the only thing is it's not really a trick, this. It's just a subtle form of mugging. The only thing is, I haven't actually worked out how to get the rings apart again. However, fortunately, I've brought this special magic wand. No, we won't use that. Let's just see if we can do this again. Hopefully, if this works, we can just, in one move, go bang, like that, and we end up with Jeff's ring, with Rachel's ring, and Susie's ring. A three-ring circus.
That is bewildering, because he's standing here doing it right next to me, and astonishing.
Hey, it's my job.
You do it very well then, Paul, very well. Absolutely amazing. Here's your first teaser of the day today. The words are score-toe, score-toe, and the clue, you'll get this on your hands if you take offence. You'll get this on your hands if you take offence. This person might get fired for not sitting still. He or she is a fidgeter. The answer to our teaser. James Rawson's our champion. He has 72. Our challenger, Phil South, has 23. At the moment, Phil needs a couple of big scores. On to our next round. It's a letters round. James, it's your pick.
Start with a consonant, please.
Thank you, James. Start with R.
And another?
S,
And a third.
T,
Vowel, please.
O,
Another.
A,
Another.
E,
Consonant.
D,
Vowel.
A,
And a final vowel, please.
and a final O.
And here's the countdown clock. Phil, what have you got?
7.
And James.
7-2.
Okay, what's yours, James?
Roosted.
And Phil?
Roasted.
Roosted and roasted.
Yes, both fine.
Good
Both good.
sevens.
And yeah, just one of the 7 there, which is torsade, which hopefully Susie will be able to tell you what that means, because I have no idea.
Oh, it's used for decoration. It's a decorative sort of twisted braid, and it can also be a plait of hair, artificial plait of hair. Torsade.
James has moved on to 79. Phil's up to 30. Phil, your choice of letters, please.
Can I have a consonant, please?
Thank you, Phil. J,
And another one.
B,
And a third.
L,
And a vowel.
A,
And another vowel.
E,
And a consonant.
R,
A consonant.
C,
A vowel.
A,
And a final consonant, please.
and a final L.
And your 30 seconds starts now. James, how many?
6.
Phil?
6.
Okay, what's yours, Phil?
Caller.
And James?
Recall.
Yeah,
Both variations on the same thing, yeah?
they certainly are.
Now then.
There's not a lot else, is there? Really?
No.
Cabler was one. Is cabler okay?
Cabler,
Someone
what do you
who,
look up? Is this
someone who
a
lays
bell jar?
cables, or I presume. And bell jar, yeah, that's not sure about that. Is
Yeah,
that
no, that's 2 words, unfortunately.
Right.
So can't have cabler either.
really? No.
Yeah.
So the answer's no. We have nothing at all.
James has moved on to 85 and Phil to 36. This is the final letters round of the contest, and James, it's your pick.
Stella, the consonant, please.
Thank you, James. P,
And another.
H,
And another, please.
R,
Vowel, please.
E,
Another vowel.
U,
Consonant.
B,
Vowel.
E,
Consonant.
R,
And a final consonant, please.
and a final R.
And time starts now. Phil, what did you make of that?
Just a 5.
And James?
I'll stick with the 5-2.
Okay, what's yours, James?
Puree.
And Phil?
Purer.
Puree and Pura was fine.
This can't be in, can it? Burpee. Yeah, it's not the burper, the burp. How would that work?
Fantastic.
Where the heck would you use that?
It's actually a physical exercise consisting of a squat thrust made from and ending in a standing position. Jeff knows about this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have. I do remember it from sort of, circuit training and things like that. You do burpees, yeah.
I'd like it as someone on the receiving end of a burp.
James is on 90 at the moment, and Phil has 41. It's time for the final numbers round of this game. And Phil, again, it's your selection.
One from the top and any other 5, please.
One from the top and any other 5. Thank you, Phil. So for the last numbers game of the day, we have 10, 7, 8, 6, 5 and 50. And the target to get 526.
And 30 seconds to reach that target. .526 then the target. James?
526.
And Phil?
No, 521.
OK. James, let's hear that 526, please.
7 minus 5 is 2.
7 minus 5 is 2.
Add that to the 50.
Add to the 50 for 52.
And then times that by 10.
Times by 10, 520.
And add on the 6.
And add on the 6. Very nice, 526.
James has reached 100 again. Second time in 3 appearances. He's precisely 100 right now. And Phil is on 41. It's time to put your fingers on the buzzers, chaps, as we reveal today's Countdown Conundrum. James.
Perfectly.
Let's take a look. And so it ends perfectly for James. He has 110. Not quite so perfectly for Phil, who's finished on 41. Commiserations, Phil. Enjoyed your company very much. You do take away the goodie bag. Well played. You come up against a champion who's in tremendous form at the moment. 107 and 93, and your best score yet, 110, James. Well done.
Thank you.
See you again tomorrow. And, of course, well, things wouldn't be quite complete without a fine little offering from Paul.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a weird little thing. You know the expression about oil and water don't mix? And interestingly, we're going to demonstrate with these cards because we've got kind of like 2 pairs, but kind of mixed together. We've got the black 4s and the red 7s. And in fact, the back of those are different colours as well. So the black cards got dark backs and the red ones red backs. And you probably noticed this strange thing. I've put a little nut and bolt right through the 4 of them so that I can't tamper them in or cheat in any way, as if I would. OK. Now, have a look at this. I'd say, just make sure you can see they are just individual kind of cards, alternating, black, red, almost like oil and water. And this is what happens. If you give oil and water a little shake up like that, you'll find that it'll separate out and you end up with 2 pairs next to each other.
Wow.
Strange indeed.
Thanks, Paul. More magic from Paul and his lovely assistant, Susie, tomorrow. Rachel, you know, we started the show by having a gentle dig at women, didn't we?
You did, yeah. Remember that.
I have to tell you that my wife is perfect. She's wonderful and she's understanding. And she's going to have to be, you know, because when I go home, I'm going to have to explain why I took my wedding ring off and now why it appears to have a huge gash in it. I don't know how that happened. We'll see you tomorrow at 3:25. Bye-bye.